Do you believe in like superstitions?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, what is one of the craziest like superstitions that you believe in?
I don't know. I feel like I don't like when people open umbrellas inside.
Really?
Yeah, like my great grandma was like crazy about that. Like, if you open an umbrella in her house, she would literally be like, "No, you're disowned." So I still am like my sister opened one in the house the other day, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh my gosh, that's interesting. I used to be one of those people that used to throw salt over their shoulders, but
Classic.
like I never knew what that did. Like
No,
I
me
felt
either.
like whenever that was like portrayed in like TV or anything like that, it was just very much like, oh, there's like a curse coming over your shoulder. But I'm like,
Right?
like I don't even make sense.
Like, what does it actually mean? I don't know.
Me neither.
My mom does that, but I don't know what it means.
Me
so
neither.
I don't do it.
So, okay. I think another superstition that I used to like really believe in was like don't step on your mother like on a crack because you're gonna break your mom's back. And I remember, and this is child Justin, not the beautiful woman or person that I am becoming now, which is
You're grown.
I'm grown.
You're
One, I'm
grown.
grown, and two, y'all, I have some big news. From now on, I'll be going by ALittleBitPetty on the podcast. Until further notice, this is a little bit of a trial run, so if things change, don't get mad at me. Y'all better not get mad at me because I am a very indecisive person. But I kind of just wanted something more feminine for myself. I don't know.
It's so fitting.
Thank you.
I think it is you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love when I make the podcast about me. But
As you should.
As you should.
It is called A Little Bit Petty.
Exactly.
It is your podcast, honey.
Thank you. And I thank y'all for like staying with me for so long, and hopefully you get to see me grow and mature as a more better career person. Wow, look at that grammar I'm throwing out there.
More better.
Yes.
Yes, honey.
But like, no, I'm just really excited to where this journey is going to take me. So
I'm so excited for you. The future is bright.
The future is very bright, and you know what else is bright? This conversation I'm going to have with you. How are you today? Like, how you been doing?
I'm actually so good. I am sleepy. It was a long night,
Okay.
a long weekend, full of fun times.
What happened? What did you do this weekend?
Well, we've been hanging out with our old roommates, Sarah and Julia.
Okay.
You remember them?
Yes.
So we've went out like literally every night since we've been here. So I literally was like, I need to catch up on sleep. So I did not get out of bed until I came here.
I love that.
I did not get out of bed. I made Austin go get me breakfast.
Okay.
Bagel with cream cheese.
Ooh. What was like what was your favorite place that you went to?
We went to a brunch place yesterday.
Ooh, okay.
Uproar. Not that it was like, I mean, it was a cute place. Like,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was like Old Town area. But their food was actually amazing. It was $60 for like bottomless drinks, and you could get.
Oh, I think you said for food. I was like,
well, no. So like bottomless, so you could get like mimosas, you could Bloody Marys. They had like 2 different cocktails you could choose from, and then like Trulies and stuff. And then you get one meal with that, and I got grilled cheese with tomato soup, and it was literally the most delicious thing I've had in my entire life.
yum.
I was very impressed.
I've been trying to I love food. One thing that y'all will know, and I will always say, is I love food. And even like a grilled cheese with tomato soup, just dipping it in lightly.
I'm like, ooh, it's a cold, chilly day, and I'm just gonna like.
Just a really quick moment.
A soup. I'm a cute girl.
Just a cute girl.
Just a light little lunch.
Just a very, very light lunch.
Yes, because I'm a light girl.
I'm Well, you're a bright girl, and you know what else is bright? Your photography.
Look at that transition.
I literally am so good at this. Don't even do it.
Professional podcaster at your service.
I literally try to be. Well, no, but for real, you take stunning, gorgeous pictures. What like kind of got you into photography?
Honestly, my mom she went to college like when I was in like middle school, and she took photography classes like as like her, like, you know, you have to take stupid classes on the side of your like major classes.
Yeah.
And she was doing photography, and she got cameras and like the Adobe Creative Cloud. So then I started taking photos when I was like in middle school. I don't want to like brag, but I won a couple like under 18 photography contests.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, absolute shit photos, like embarrassing, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because like I was a little baby girl then.
Yeah, and you've grown up into
Right.
become a very beautiful woman.
Thank you. Anyways, so I did my like crappy stuff. I kind of like separated from photography, was doing more just like painting and art and like charcoal, that kind of
So
stuff.
you've always kind of been into like art.
Artsy girl, yeah. And then once I graduated high school, I started getting into photography again when I met Austin, actually. Because he was a little photography boy.
And who's
and I was like,
Austin?
Austin is the love of my life. He's my fiance. I don't have my ring on right now, which is literally so rude of me.
Ooh, no.
But it's a ruby because that's his birthstone, and I always wanted like a gem as my stone. I'm not a diamond girl. Not that I have anything against diamond girls. I'm just.
You're not a diamond girl.
I'm not a diamond girl. I'm a gemstone.
You're
girl.
a gemstone girl. You're a different kind of girl. You're
Yeah.
like a quirky kind of girl.
Quirkiest.
But back to you. What has been one of your favorite photos you've ever taken? Like, describe it to me. Like, give me a moment. Like when you were like, oh my god, like this is kind of
like,
sickening.
No, okay. So last summer I shoot for the fashion brand Joseph Benoit.
Yeah.
The designer's out of he lives in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But he comes back to Michigan in the summers and we shoot a bunch. Last summer we did a shoot in the sand dunes at Silver Lake in Michigan, which is like beautiful dunes right between Silver Lake and then Lake Michigan.
I think I've been there. My family went on vacation there once because my mom was like, I want to do something different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely like a let's go on vacay destination, camping, all that. But so yeah, we did a shoot there in the dunes, and I like remember like looking at the photos on my camera and being like, I can't believe I just took this photo. Like I was like, so it was like the moment I was like, I like suffer with imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I feel like all creatives do.
Yeah.
And that was like, I felt like the moment I was like, oh, like I am a good photographer. I don't just like pretend like I'm a good photographer. Like
You are.
Clearly I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I still like think I'm faking it, but
Hey,
those dune photos were like,
I will say this. If you're doing it, you're not faking it. That's it. Like if you're doing something, you're not faking it.
that is absolutely so true.
And you're working with a major, and when you're working with like a major brand or like it's. You need to give yourself more credit because you are really good at what you do.
I appreciate that. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's especially like social media and everything. Like you just compare yourself to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like my photography is so much different than most people's. So I think I've grown like literally so much. So I'm proud of myself.
Oh my gosh.
The future is bright for me as well, baby.
Yes, come on, the future being bright for you, girl. Okay. So, since we talked about the best, we also have to talk about the worst. Like, what has been a photo where you would look back on and you were like, oop.
It's a goddamn.
That one's ugly. Or like a shoot that kind of went wrong.
Oh, absolutely. So I've been working with this fashion brand since I think 2018 or 2019 or something. So we started off with doing like a 4-phase series.
Yeah.
And that was like our first time working together. I met him, we got coffee, we chatted, we ended up vibing super good, and we still work together clearly. But so the second phase was out in the woods at this like abandoned cabin. One of the guys that we worked with at the time, we don't anymore, chose it. I didn't get to have any say really. Like I just let them do it. And the lighting was just awful. The whole thing was just like awful. The models were good, like they were okay, but like they were really hard to direct. Like it just didn't work. I had like no, I don't want to seem like mean, but one of the girls' like grandma came with her, and she was just like trying to like tell me what to do the whole time, and I just wasn't a vibe. And now when I see the photos like on my like Instagram and stuff, I like, when you like look back on moments, you're
like, ooh, I'm triggered.
That's literally me. I'm like, I can't look.
When my memories come back on my phone, I'm like, oh, why did I feel that?
No. Yeah. Yep. So that's me when I look at those photos. So yeah, I think I don't have them. I think I've deleted them off all my social media. Yeah. So hopefully none of you can find it.
Okay. I will look.
That was a cringe moment. I'm sure they're on the Joseph Benoit account. I'm sure you can find them.
Yes. Okay. I also have another question. So it seems like you have a very interesting relationship with social media. Let's get into that a little bit more. So you said it kind of causes you a little bit of stress.
Kind of, yeah.
I can feel that. it's very interesting to put your art in like certain spaces like that, especially a digital space.
It's super vulnerable.
Exactly. Because you want people to like it, and there's a serotonin that you get from getting the likes when you see it on other people's pages.
Let's be real. People post pictures because it makes them feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
Right? Like, and that's not a bad thing.
No.
We all deserve those moments. So, like, especially, like, I come from a small town. So, like, people who... I don't have a big following by any means, I wouldn't say. I don't, like, put a lot of time into social media.
Yeah.
But, so the people that do follow me, like, probably just don't understand my photography for the most part. I mean, I get, like, good feedback, but at the same time, it's not like I'm getting thousands of likes. So then I'm like, these other photographers are worse than me, and they're literally getting, like, 200,000 likes. Like, what the heck? Yeah. So then I'm like sad girl about it.
Just one tear. You're like, I'm trying.
Yeah. And I suck it up and keep going.
Exactly, because you have to keep trying out here.
Yeah, no, we're trying our hardest. But yeah, social media is hard. It's tricky.
It's very tricky. And, like, it's very interesting. Where are you from?
Michigan. Plainwell, Michigan, to be specific.
Okay.
No one is going to know where that is. So Michigan, I hope you know, is a thumb.
Yeah.
A thumb. And I live on this side, which is halfway between, like, Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
So we're, like, halfway between Detroit and Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, literally. But it's a little small country town. Not lots of diversity.
No.
Not like my cup of tea. We live there right now. I love my town. It's a beautiful, cute little, like, small town. It was wonderful growing up in.
Mm-hmm.
Not where I want to, like, raise a family.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're moving to Grand Rapids, and I think I'll have a better community there.
Yeah. Because you want to raise your children. And I understand what you're saying. No. I do get what you're saying. Or, like, you want to be in a space where you can kind of, like...
Yeah, I don't want to raise my kids... Plainmost very, like, much like a... white, like, people that I do not like judgmental, like the people that you're like,
oof, okay,
let's just not do this. I mean,
yeah,
you know, you pick and choose your fights.
Yeah, you literally have to pick and choose your fights. I'm from Southfield. I'm close to Detroit. You know, she's a Detroit girl.
Just a couple Michigan gals.
Just some Michigan gals, and I keep saying Detroit. I'm from the suburbs.
It's okay, like, you can try to. You can just Detroit's Detroit. You're from Detroit.
I'm from
Downtown.
Detroit, like close-ish, like very much like not even like a mile away.
Right.
Like so, like I know Detroit.
Detroit
like,
girl.
I get it.
I know
kind
you
are. But speaking of, we are gonna stop right here and take a quick little break and be right back with y'all and get a little bit petty. Bridge to Terabithia really had me twisted with that fucking ending, and it still sticks with me to this day.
No, like, that, like, impacted my life.
I feel like I wouldn't be the same without Bridge to Terabithia.
Absolutely not.
And I'm just like
showed me, like, real sadness, like heartbreak.
It made me want to read the book. It really did. I never did. I never did. I mean, I saw the movie.
I always am like, I like to read books, but, like,
I mean,
certain books.
I like to read. I'm not trained, but I'm just kidding.
I love to read.
Reading literate girls. Literate. Okay. Welcome back. Hi. Let's get into our little bit petty stories. So I've been kind of waiting for this moment to ask you, what's been like the pettiest thing you've done?
So I had to think about this like a lot. I'm not like the pettiest girl. Like, I'm really not. Like, I really try not to be. But I did have like my days of being petty. Probably the pettiest thing I ever did was
okay.
I was talking to two boys at once.
Okay.
One being my now fiancé.
Yes, now fiancé. Yes.
One being another random boy from like my hometown area.
Yeah.
Talking to both of them, I said, Austin, I'm sorry, but I don't think I want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, no, not the fiancé. Oh. Okay, I'm ready.
I said, I think I just, like, I can't do this right now. Well, Austin acted like he was, like, gonna rip my heart out. The first day I met him, he told me that, he was gonna, like, love me for 3 months and then break up with me and break my heart. Like, so I was like, this is a bad boy. He has tattoos and his ears are stretched and he's trying to break my heart. I can't do this. So I was like, I need to take a step back. Kept talking to this other guy. A few weeks later.
Okay.
Decide that I don't want to talk to that other guy.
Ah!
Come crawling back to Austin.
Not crawling back, girl. Stand up, walking back.
I walked straight back and I said, hey, I was being self-destructive and mean, for one. And then, he had already told his family that, like, I hoed him. His roommate said that I hoed him because I, like, went to another boy. But I came back, and more of the story is now we're in love. But I was a little petty to him. But I think that only made him want me more, right?
Well, I guess we'll ask on...
the next episode.
Yeah, the next episode. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
A love story.
Okay. That is... Wow. Because she told me that, like, I was not expecting that story.
And to make it even better, the other boy actually ended up dating my roommate at the time, who's my best friend. We're from high school, like, knew her my whole life. We aren't really friends anymore. No hard feelings. Not like there's drama there at all.
Start beef.
No beef. No, I'm not
start
a beef.
You heard her. She says she hate you. I'm just kidding.
You. Just kidding. Kenzie, love you. We don't talk, but no. They're dating now. They seem super happy, but that was...
Seem. I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop being petty before I get you in trouble.
Well, it is a show.
True.
Can't help it. But yeah, so it's just like fun college times.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So, okay, that's really interesting. What were you like in college? Like, what type of person were you like in college?
Honestly, like, beginning of college, pretty, like, I dated one boy. I've had two boyfriends, my real boyfriends. I mean,
we get what you mean.
Lots of flings, but relationships. I've had two. One being my fiancé, one being my ex-boyfriend, who I dated from 6th grade to my freshman year of college.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so, like, a long time. So basically my life was, like, kind of, like, revolved around that. So I was kind of just, like, introverted, didn't talk to people much. Then I broke up with him, went through my hoe phase, had lots of fun. Phase. You know, we all need those moments. So, like, I was my little party girl. I wasn't, like, sorority girl. I went to community college and I transferred to Western, which is right next to the community college I went to, which is where I met Austin. Yeah.
Western's really cute.
Western is cute. But so, yeah, then once me and Austin met, I was a junior in college and he was a senior. No, I think he was a junior too. I don't remember. But, and then we...
No, I don't know. Not both of you being like, I don't know.
Then we and our friend group partied. We liked to party. We had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh my gosh. So that's really interesting. Going from, like, so would you say you went from, like, an introvert to more of an extrovert, like, very quickly because that relationship kind of not defined you, but, like, restricted you a little bit?
I think, yeah, it, like, pushed me on my shell. Like, I had a lot of, PTSD, mental, emotional issues from, like, growing up. And I think, like, tearing myself away from those people kind of, like, forced me to, like, have more confidence and, like, be, like, happy with who I am.
Okay.
So I grew a lot. I'm still I hate when people say extroverted introvert.
I'm an ambivert, which means I like the inside and the outside. I'm just kidding.
No, but I really, like, I have to recharge my social battery. I like to go have fun, but I also, like, I'm a homebody. Like, I love to be home. Like, my home is my safe place.
I promise you, when I'm at home, I can, like, I don't know, it makes me so relaxed, and, like, when my home's comfortable, it makes me even more relaxed.
Right? Like, I get excited to go home.
Yeah.
I'll be out and, like, having fun, and I'm like, I don't want to, Austin, do you want to go home and, like, watch Netflix?
Oh my god, going home and watching Netflix is so cute! Literally, it's same. I get you. I hear you. I definitely hear you because...
And Austin's the same exact way, so it, like, works perfect.
Oh, yes. Y'all are so cute.
My baby boy.
Ooh. That's really interesting. I am almost, like, I've only been in one really long relationship, and it was with my first girlfriend at the time. And
I really liked your eyes when you said that.
No. At the time, like, it was my first girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it was very much, it was very interesting because like I was so used to being solo dolo. Like I could be by myself all the time, like single as hell. I was 18.
Okay.
From like so like I didn't have a real significant other until I was 18.
Yeah.
Well, also everyone at the time really thought I was fucking ugly, and I was just in there. I was like, I'm not ugly. Y'all are just blind, and they were just blind. And now everyone's like, oh my god, you're so pretty now. I'm like,
and you
now.
said, yeah, I've been pretty the whole time, and at least I didn't peak in high school like the rest of you.
Exactly. I did not peak in high school.
No, we do not peak in high school. We move on to bigger and better.
Literally, bigger and better, and we make podcasts.
About being petty.
Literally. But yeah.
How long did you date this girly?
It was actually like 4 years. I had a really good I actually had a really good time. Like it was one of those things like that's why I always consider myself very much more pansexual.
Absolutely.
Because it's just like, okay, like
you just love people.
If you cute, you cute.
No, absolutely.
And like she always said, she was like, now when I met you, I knew you were gonna be pretty. And she was like, you were real ugly when you first came in. I'm not gonna lie to you. Braces, glasses, like, and I'm not gonna lie, I did come with a little afro.
She saw your potential.
Exactly. She invested. Always
and
invest in your. Literally, you can always invest in your significant other because you're
really
like,
can.
oh my god, I know you're gonna grow into a beautiful person.
No, absolutely.
Like if you can't see like a further moment.
You should have met Austin when I met him. I literally just kidding.
Well, I mean, the thing is, when you're around your partner should make you a better version of you.
Really?
And
no, absolutely. Yeah. And if that's not the case, then it's not a healthy relationship.
Exactly. And like I forgot who told me this once, but they basically said like it should be easy. Like it should be like they don't become a part of you, but they make a great addition of you.
Right. No.
Because I mean, of course, like there are times when you're like, oh my god, we're one, but at the same time, you know that it's not. We're one. We're just two really good individuals together.
Right. No.
And
it works.
It
shouldn't be hard.
Exactly.
Like it shouldn't be like crying constantly, drama. I mean, for some people, that is how their love language works. But that's hard for me.
I couldn't get in the fight every day.
I'm a chill girl. I can't take all that.
Me yelling. Mm-mm.
No, Austin, I think maybe has raised his voice once, and I like twitched, and he's never done it again. Like we're not about like raising voices.
No.
What does that help with?
Nothing.
No, that's like rude. It's about having conversations and like communication.
Exactly, and I'm very much. I don't know. I've also been single for a while. Well, it's I don't know. Like it's very interesting. It's always interesting when I like have someone in a relationship on because it's like their life just seems like very like pretty, or when you hear a story and you're like, girl, it's time to get out.
No, right? I love hearing those stories. Sometimes this is petty of me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about my relationship. Stop! Hey, stop. I mean, it's only
true.
the truth.
I mean, I'm glad you know what? We do not lie on A Little Bit Petty.
We don't. We're
honest. We only speak facts on A Little Bit. Only speak facts. And I am all facts, no printer. And exactly. No printer.
I've never heard that before.
I definitely stole it from somewhere. I just can't remember where. Where did I steal it from?
No, it's original. You did it yourself.
You know what? You're right. It's original. I'm an original bitch.
You really are.
I never steal.
You are an influencer and you influence.
Literally, I influence. Also, okay, I've been thinking about doing this thing with you, and I don't know, like, and I'm asking the podcast if you can feel a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
But we've been like more long distance friends for a while.
Long distance relationships are hard.
Are very hard.
Break my heart.
But like, I also want to like do something like really cute from now on, where we like, you know, start like a little movie thing where we talk to each other every week about one movie. We have to. It's literally once a month thing. It doesn't need to be too much. But like, I'm just like, I miss you, and I feel like that'd be just always great things to talk about.
We can. It's like an artsy girl. We're having like artsy girl conversations. I would literally love that.
I would die.
Like, I can't think of a better way to like spend time with you than that. And we can pick like, I've been really into like old school like movies. Like we just watched Scarface. Like I'm really into like, you know, like that older time frame. Yeah. So we can like watch some like goodies, like some deep, meaningful.
Ooh, wait, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna switch these out. This light died. Hold on, we'll be right back. Exactly, we'll be right back.
Right.
Oh my gosh, you made it to a break. Oh, come here. Come closer. That's a little kiss for you. Thank you. That means you're really listening to the podcast. And if you're really listening and liking the podcast, you really should support us on what?
Patreon.
Bitch, patreon.com/ALittleBitPetty. Go subscribe or you're a loser. And we don't like losers here.
We hate them.
Chop. My lisp really came out there at the end.
That's okay. It's cute.
And we back, and we back. This ain't no intro. It's the entree. But we're back. We fixed the light. Hopefully they don't keep turning off. Technical difficulties.
It happens. It's show business.
It's
baby.
literally show business. It's show business.
You wouldn't understand.
You literally wouldn't understand. But what's your favorite movie?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Okay, top 3.
Interstellar. I love me some Matthew McConaughey. Through and through. Baby boy right there.
Matthew McConaughey's like that, like secret
sexy
fine.
dad. Like
I don't know, like what about him? Like at first, like I didn't get all hubbub, and then you watch one of his movies and you're like, oh.
Right?
Yeah, and like very much, ooh, it makes my heart ring.
And I like mind bending movies. So I really like Interstellar. I'm really into. I read like books about like the universe and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Interstellar uses a lot of like theories.
Yeah.
That are like different. Like how he communicates with himself and time's linear, and he's like his past self is like talking to his future self, like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I like seeing that on film.
Do you like more like there's this movie that came out called The Green Knight. You would love it. It is one of the
I have not seen it.
It is one of the most trippy things I've ever seen. It is
Those
one of
are
my favorite
favorite.
movies.
So
and like you basically
is it new?
It's newer. It came out like in February, I think. And like it was about this very similar to what you were talking about. Like in the fantasy sense, like mind bending. There were so many moments when I was like, who am I even watching anymore? Like that's how confusing it was. And if y'all want to watch a good movie, watch The Green Knight.
What's it
no
on?
Regrets. I think it probably is on HBO Max now.
Okay.
It probably is on HBO Max now. That's probably one of my favorite things.
Green Knight. Okay.
We spend so much money on HBO Max. It makes me want to cry.
But they have all the best.
Literally
movies.
the best series.
Like
For what?
old school ones. Like Austin and I watched this one that is like like literally made in like the 18 somethings, and it's like about how marijuana was like killing everybody, and like these people like become like crazy because they smoked the reefer.
Oh my gosh.
Like a literal like PSA mini film that they like made, and there's a bunch of ones like that, like about cocaine and like. It's
crazy how they used to like try to make things look so much worse than they were, and like the thing is, it's hard to sit here and say like, oh, I would never believe that because they literally push it into your brain.
Like actually, no wonder like all of like the older generations are like, marijuana's so bad for you.
It's so bad.
It's so bad for you. You're gonna go straight to hell.
You're gonna and die. Like
literally.
God did not intend this to be here, and then you're just like, but then why did they put it on earth?
God smoked weed too. I'm sure.
I'm sure she didn't make this.
They're not hallucinating fires and people in them without drugs. Let's get real.
If he made everything, then he's tasted everything. Then
absolutely.
Then he knows what this feels like.
It's a natural plant. If that's what you believe in, he put the marijuana here for a reason.
Literally, I used to be so religious when I was younger. It's crazy to think about it now, where I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a feminist bitch, because I used to be like such. I used to believe in it so much. But I never really agree with any of the ideology of Christianity.
I feel like a lot of people say that.
I'm just like I just don't believe. I don't want to believe in a system that really tries to oppress people like this.
Absolutely.
Like I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna have my little spiritual moments.
Absolutely.
I know maybe something's there.
Right.
Don't know what it is. I don't think we just fade to black.
No. No, definitely not. I read a lot of books about like this topic.
Okay.
Dolores Cannon, if you guys don't watch Dolores Cannon, she is the cutest old lady, and she is a past life regression like therapist. Like she does hypnosis and can like. I believe that all of the religions are basically like based on the same like set of things that happened, and then they like turn it into different ways with what fits their ideal of the religion. Yeah. So I feel like they're all like they all have things in common.
Yeah.
And then it gets spiraled. So, I mean, I think, like, there is, like, people say God, I say source. Like, we all come from one energy. We're all the universe experiencing itself. Like, I believe that our souls, like, before we have soul contracts that we agree to before we're even born. Like, every good, bad, everything that happens in your life, I personally believe, like, it's supposed to happen. I decided this before I came here. I think it makes it easier to cope with things like that. Yeah. But, so, like, I truly believe we all live, like, multiple lives, like, over and over again until we
So, like, kind of like reincarnation.
Yeah. No, like, that concept, like, the Hindu beliefs, like, they all come together. But, like, I truly, like, you're stuck in your karmic cycles until you learn your lessons, and you can't, like, frequencies. You know about frequencies, right? So we're all different frequency levels based on our, like, energy. And so, like, that's why some people, like, you can just feel their energy because they're at, like, a different frequency. Like, they're meditating, their third eye's open. And the higher you get until you, like, have, like, resolved all your karmic issues, then, like, you're done reincarnating and you're just living as, like, white light or what they call, like, angels. Yeah. They're just, like, versions of humans that are not...
They're not, like, tempted.
It's just their souls now.
Because I forgot, like, isn't that called, like, nirvana? Am I crazy? Like, is that the
that's like the Buddhist. Yeah, that's what they're reaching for is nirvana. I've taken, like, world religion, so I've studied all of them. Yeah, that there really is so many things in common throughout all of religion, and like the Egyptians and everything, and the aliens. Don't get me started on that.
Wait, we can get started on that. Do you believe in aliens?
Absolutely, I believe in aliens.
Yeah, I believe, like, do we really think we're the only ones?
Absolutely not. And it's naive of us to think that. But we are the only planet. Being a human is, when you reincarnate, you literally, it's all kind of connected. You literally have to be dirt at some point. Yeah. You have to be a rock at some point. Then you move up to being an animal, and then, like, a pet, and then you move into being, like, human, like, you're a plant. You have to experience every single possibility on Earth. Yeah. And this is the only planet that you can come to reincarnate to. You also can reincarnate on other planets, too, from, like, my studies. These are theories. Don't come at me. Yeah. You can believe whatever you want.
And you can believe in whatever you want. And let's just say this right here, right now. We are not reading directly from the source. We are just saying it off dome. Yes. So if you get anything wrong, don't come for us. Yeah. Like, if you get anything wrong, literally don't come for us.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to fight. I'm really not.
But I will. Fight me in the comments. Not really. I'm soft. I'm soft and soft.
We're soft girls.
Soft girls, don't talk to me like that. Did you... Like, don't talk to me like that.
No, I'll cry. I'll actually cry.
I'll actually cry, too. Oh, my God. Hand hug. Crying, yes. But yeah, it's crazy to think, like, where you go, like, your thought process when you're younger to where you are now.
No, absolutely. Like, you know, like, things change you. Like, I used to, like, go to church and stuff when I was younger. Not that I think there's anything against it. I think believing in a religion or something is so important. Yeah. But it's crazy how, like, your ideas on life, like, change as you grow up.
Yeah. Well, I think that, I think it's very interesting because, like, I never try to hate what anyone's doing. Like,
never.
No, I'm very much like, hey, do your zhuzh. If you don't believe or you do believe, that's you.
As long as it makes you happy. Like,
exactly.
That's all I want.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm too late. I'm too lazy to force anything on anyone else, and I don't even know what I am. So
that's the truth. Like, me saying, as long as it makes you happy, realistically, like, I'm lazy. Yeah. I don't care.
Like, what am I going to do? Like, stand up and, like, stop? No, like, I don't, no.
You do your thing, baby.
Exactly. And, like, at the end of the day, who knows who's right?
Right? No, actually.
I never know who's right.
No one. None of us do.
No. Like,
that's the best part about being human.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know. I used to, I'm not going to lie to you, like, I like the idea of aliens. Like, I like the idea of, like, there's something else with different, like, experiences, different consciousnesses, or, like, if we're, like, even, like, if we're thinking about the way we are now, and, like, we were in, like, a simulation, like Futurama kind of says to us, and, like, we wake up one day and we're like, a different breed. Like, that sounds cool to me. I don't know.
No, it really does, right?
Like,
that would be sick.
I'm just, like, it's so hard to, like, believe that we're, like, the only...
I know, like, I feel like it's, the universe infinite? Like, how is it possible that we are the only ones here? And everyone's always like, if there was other people, don't you think they'd be making contact? Well,
No.
they have been making contacts. I mean, like, the CIA, like, puts out declassified documents on aliens all the time. Like, they've said it. We've made contact. There's literally, like, 350,000 different kinds of alien species.
Yeah.
The Anunnaki, the Greys. There's, like, there are so many, and they all are watching us from afar. Like, the Galactic Federation. It's a whole thing.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you knew like that much about it. So like you think there's like different like types of aliens and different types of things that people have observed?
Yeah, no. So it's really hard to explain. I don't want to like say things wrong.
No.
No. So yeah,
if you don't want to get into it, we don't need to get into it either. But let's get into it.
I love the aliens.
Yes.
So yeah, I think there's like literally so many, and they all know we're here. But
yeah. Like, what are they supposed to do with us? Like, is our technology really that advanced?
They're actually, like, from what I've, like, learned, they're, like, protecting the human race. Like, we have the ability to destroy the entire universe, and they, like, have to, like, protect us from doing that. Like, there's this theory that when Eisenhower was president, we made contact with two different alien species, and Eisenhower ended up making a deal in return for a bunch of like alien technology that like you jumped us into like the technological like revolution. He traded.
Wait, so you think basically what?
So Eisenhower traded technology from this is a theory. Traded technology, alien technology, for him allowing the alien race to abduct humans and do tests on them and then erase it from like their memory. That's why there's so many books about alien abductions. I'm literally reading one right now called Abduction. So that's like a whole theory there. There's another one like when we were going through the whole like nuclear war crisis that apparently like they literally tried to set off a nuclear bomb and it just didn't go off for like no reason, and they were all like there's nothing happening right now that should be making this not go off. And there's like Dolores Cannon through talking through past life regression, she speaks to alien species like through her spirit guides. Yeah. And they say that the aliens literally deactivated it because we were going to destroy humanity. And we've done it multiple times. Like, have you heard of what's the underground city?
That makes sense. Atlantis, yeah.
That was a whole. I was just reading about Atlantis. That was a whole like human civilization. Like today, like but all of their buildings and everything was made out of crystals, and they put being able to like communicate with like your mind and stuff like that was part of like your education growing up. So everybody could just like communicate through like their mind and like could teleport themselves and things like that.
I wish.
Right? No.
I wish.
But they destroyed themselves because they like tried to use their technology for like evil. Oh. And then there's another one, I can't remember the name now. But there's like multiple civilizations that in the past that they don't say were real civilizations, but people in that field believe they were. Okay. It's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Black hole, like.
Because if you think about Atlantis, like going to a space to where like it was kind of evil and it got sunk because of that.
It literally sunk because they drilled down to the core of the earth where like the mantle is, the liquid lava, because they wanted to harness the energy, and they literally like blew up their entire city and then it sunk. They say.
Do you think people live there?
They did. They don't now. It's like underwater, but they say that like it's probably going to be lots of years in the future, but when things start to shift, that it will come up again. And apparently there's parts of it that are above water, but people don't like say that it's Atlantis. Oh. Because that's not what's in our history books. That's not what abides by the Christian religion, like saying that there was species before God, like that doesn't like go with society.
No, not at all. Yeah. And it'd be crazy to think like if there was an Atlantis, or if there was something that was bigger or before us. I mean,
Right? It makes you
Yeah.
feel so small,
Truly.
right?
Truly. And thinking about even, I think that's why people don't believe in aliens, because they don't want to
They
feel
can't
like
fathom
they don't want to
that's
think that
a
there's more things.
possibility. I
No.
think it humbles me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like I was probably an alien at some point.
Yeah.
I think I'm a star seed.
What is a starseed?
There's waves of people. Lots of Gen Z are supposed to be known as star seeds. They're here to help. I don't know if you've heard about where the Earth is going into our new, the new Earth. Like the frequencies are separating.
Yeah.
And the star seeds are supposed to be here to help open people's eyes to these new beliefs and the way the peaceful way Earth really could be, and if we can move past all this hate going on in the world.
Yeah.
So that's what they say star seeds are. It's they.
I've never heard of that. That's so cute.
Yeah, no, honestly, TikTok. Go watch all the videos on TikTok.
Okay, then I'm definitely gonna go into that because I'm star
There's
seeds
so
sound so
many
cute.
wormholes.
That sounds so cute. Now, the thing is, when I get on TikTok, I can fall into the biggest hole of my whole entire life.
Absolutely, I can get stuck for hours.
For too long.
I started sewing my own clothes because of TikTok.
Really?
Recently, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You so you have a sewing machine and everything, or do you just hand sew?
My mama showed me how to thread a needle, and then the next day, I literally made my own halter top. I didn't have a pattern or anything. I just made it.
Yay! Oh my gosh.
Cute. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm not the best. My lines are jank, but I'm getting better. Practice makes perfect.
Exactly. And if anyone thinks that they're supposed to be perfect on their first try, then you try to sew on your first try.
Honestly, we all have to start somewhere.
Exactly. I mean, when I started sewing, I was pretty perfect, but I don't want to be. I'm sorry, don't like to brag.
No,
let me stop.
We're talking about you. This is your podcast.
You are so right. You are so right. You're literally so right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. But no, I find that to be very interesting. I also not to give any deeper into my conspiracy theory moment, but I guess
love conspiracy theories.
a little bit of conspiracy. But I used to be one of those bitches that used to really believe in aliens, but also the Illuminati.
Oh, don't get me started there. Don't
get me started on the Illuminati. You couldn't tell me that.
No.
You couldn't tell me that the government wasn't planning everything against us and that there was not a secret organization right under our nose. Do I think that it is Illuminati? Probably not. Do I think that there is one? Yes. I don't think it's called the Illuminati.
I think there's probably different. They call it there's another.
I'm definitely also gonna bleep the word Illuminati because I don't want.
They call it the cabal. That's the real name for it, the cabal. And a lot of rich and powerful, famous people are on there. Why do you think they get to do whatever they want?
Girl, but if any of those rich and famous people are watching this,
we're joking.
We're just kidding. We're literally just kidding. Just kidding.
We're the silliest.
Yes. Oh.
We're literally gonna get kidnapped.
Can you imagine? No. I mean, that doesn't shock me either. To think that there's a group of people that are trying to hold all the money.
Right.
I mean,
Absolutely.
we can already see it right in front of us. Basically.
It's there. The 1% literally owns I don't know the numbers, but
even
a majority of the money in the world
goes to the 1%.
Yeah.
And even the rich, the normal rich people have someone to go up to.
Right.
Even if you own 3 of your own businesses,
it's still
oh, you're only a millionaire.
Yeah, you're still not even in the top 30%.
No, you're still filing you're still filing through tax. You're still filing your taxes.
Yeah, no,
you're a millionaire.
You don't have offshore accounts, just so you don't have to pay taxes. What?
Now that's spilling a little bit of conspiracy theory.
Yeah, no, I hate the rich and powerful.
Me too. Thing is, I don't want to be rich. I want to be well off. I want to be comfortable.
I want to be able to I want to travel when I want to be able to.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to have billions and billions and billions of dollars. Have you thought about what, I'm pretty sure I read this fact, could completely be wrong. Who really knows?
Yeah.
I read this thing. It was probably on Facebook, so it's probably not true, but I'm just going to say it. That $1 billion, there is less grains of sand on the entire earth than what is $1 billion. It's not $1 billion is more than the granules of sand on earth.
Oh my gosh.
Can't you isn't that so hard to understand how much money that really is?
And thing is, how do people lose it?
You think having a millionaire is a lot of money.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Girl,
dollars,
20,000.
I can't even understand the concept of $1 billion.
No.
It makes my brain hurt.
No. Like the thing.
So clearly, I'm never gonna have $1 billion. Just kidding. No, I'm
manifesting
now.
$1 billion so I can give it to other people.
Absolutely.
Yay! Hopefully, they don't become
Share
correct.
the wealth.
Share the wealth. Don't hog the wealth. Don't hog the wealth.
Caring.
Truly, sharing is very much caring. And you know what I'm caring about right now? This break we're about to take. Y'all, we'll see you in one moment.
I got my 70D from like a rich soccer mom for super cheap.
When they don't know they're selling, you're
yeah,
just like, yes.
And I was like, hell yeah. I met her, like I think I got on Facebook Marketplace, and I drove up there, and I was like,
you said, give me this now.
Give it all.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I have, the only time I've ever did something on Facebook Marketplace is when I got these lights, and got a Muppet for a drag performance that I didn't even do.
Yes.
I looked for days. I didn't use it.
Oh.
And I looked for days for this puppet, and then I was like, I don't like this. I was like, I'm not good enough a puppeteer for me to make this good.
Oh, so you just keep practicing.
Oh yeah, I still the puppet. I just didn't do it the performance.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not about to embarrass myself.
I have faith. One day.
I love my little Muppet. Plus it was super small. Like if I were gonna do like a puppet thing, I want to make it like big and like. Ooh.
Oh, it was little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
No, it wouldn't have played off well.
Drama.
Yeah, I mean, because look, I am the drama. But
you are.
I'm really sad that this conversation is gonna have to end soon.
Me too.
I'm gonna cry first. I'm gonna cry harder.
The minute I leave here, I'm just gonna bawl.
Yeah.
Nonstop until I see you again.
Yeah, you're gonna go on your knees and be like, Stella! Stella!
Yeah.
That just makes me
gonna be accurate.
Yeah. I think, I just saw the, whenever I look at this or that, like, I see the audio go up and I'm just like, my heart. You know, I hate being like even though I love, knowing about technology, sometimes I'm like, I'm such a nerd. I hate that I know, like, how to color correct. But not really. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm just like, it's so nerdy. Like,
Well, then call me a nerd. Because, same. We're
color correction.
Only gorgeous girls are nerds.
Yeah, gorgeous girls know how to color correct. But let me tell you something. True. I've never edited a video or my face. I've never edited my face. My face is always just stunning.
We don't do that.
No. I've never. Too lazy.
No. Okay, in photos, photographer.
Oh, yeah.
If something's on your face that's not going to be there for more than 2 weeks, you get rid of it.
Yeah, when I tell you, okay, what I mean is like selfie. I mean like, I don't mean like professional photos. I mean like my cute little selfies. I never edit my selfies.
That's work though. Yeah, I don't do that too.
I'm too pretty.
I just throw some grain on it.
Yeah, one little filter.
Anything.
You're just like, I'm different. Like autumn filter in the fall. You're like,
comfy cozy.
Ooh, comfy cozy. Or that one hot picture in the summer and you're like, ooh, my body is finally looking right. Oh, it's always on the beach too.
No, actually, that's going to be me in Florida.
Oh, and you're going to London too. Like, oh my gosh.
Yes, I am just a travel girl.
You're a traveled woman.
Yes, I am.
It's so sickening. But do you have anything else to say to the beautiful audience today? Take this moment.
Take this moment.
I'm ready.
I don't know what to say.
Hey, it's okay.
I love you all so much. No. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really sad that this is coming to an end.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah. We've already talked about it.
Back again, baby.
Back again, and we can really dive into it. Maybe we can watch like a documentary before, and then come and be like,
ooh,
okay, and we can really talk about aliens. We can really get into it. I think it'd be really funny.
That would be amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's really fun. Also, I think I'm gonna be hopefully changing this to more of like a throwback series where it becomes like an MTV like type of thing, where it becomes a talk show. But also, I'm gonna take people on the beach and we're gonna go there too and like really do like really fun things. We'll see.
I think
but
that's
I'm just
fun.
Like,
I think you should take advantage of the beautiful city we live in.
Exactly.
Like,
not
why
everyone
not?
lives in the city.
No.
There's so many colorful people, and everyone wants to be like. No offense, but everyone wants to do something.
Absolutely. No.
Or if you're in the city, like okay, you kind of want to do. If someone's like, you want to be in a film, you're gonna say yes, even if you're a shy person.
Hi, I'm a city girl.
I'm a city girl.
You don't just move to the city to not be a city girl.
Yeah, like you would have stayed in the Michigan.
Like me.
But there's nothing wrong with that either.
I was a city girl for a year. I miss it, but
you're going to Grand Rapids, so and that's still like a really cute city.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, like I feel like when I lived in Toledo, because I think like they're similar in size. Like it's always good to live somewhere where something's happening. I couldn't live. when I was stuck in the suburbs, I was so bored.
Right. No, like at home, I love being home, and it's nice to be like away from a lot of stuff.
Because Chicago's a lot.
Over living in the middle of the country, I live on a dirt road currently, and that's not my cup of tea.
You said this is not the vibe. This shakes.
I am a country girl, born and raised, but I am just not a country girl.
In heart.
It's not me. I literally turn around and sprint the other way.
You're like, please. Please say your social medias for everyone so they can follow you.
Yes. Okay. I have 3 Instagrams.
We're ready.
At Alexandria Riston, at alexandriariston.jpg for my photography, and at alexandriariston.png for my illustrations and stuff. I'm a graphic designer. We didn't mention that. But so yeah, that's where like all my artsy stuff is.
Ooh, okay.
And I have a TikTok. I don't really use it much.
How long have you been, before we even end that, how long have you been graphic designing?
So I I work for Wyndham, which is, do you know Wyndham? Mm-mm. Wyndham is it's like, you know, Hilton, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the same level as Hilton, but we're Wyndham. We own resorts, like 5-star resorts. We have 20 brands. We own like Wyndham Grand. We own Ramada, like middle lines. We own Baymont. We own Super 8. We own a bunch of hotels. So I'm on the corporate visual design team. I choose like all of the images that go on everything. I make emails and banners and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, now we know what to get into the next podcast. I'm just like, oh my god, because my dad works with a lot of graphic designers because advertising and everything like that. And when you advertise, you need a good graphic designer.
I went to school for advertising. I'm not like I learned everything on like YouTube and stuff, and then was like, I'm good at it and got the job.
Nice.
So it worked.
Okay. Well, y'all, thank you so much for coming to A Little Bit Petty. I'm Sky, and I really appreciate y'all for coming today. My stuff is still Justin Petty Official on TikTok and Instagram for right now, but we'll change that soon with time. Take my time. Don't rush me to do anything. And follow A Little Bit Petty Podcast on TikTok and Instagram as well. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a 5-star rating, because you know it's 5 stars. Us. Okay, let me stop before I get. Okay, bye y'all and see you soon.